Hey, what's up there, guys? It's Zojalux here, and I'm going to be going over the next level in the Two Towers Aragorn tutorial, which is Amon Hen. And so, one thing you should know about this level is that it kind of sucks. And by kind of sucks, I mean it's really difficult. And I'm going to be splitting this level up actually into two parts for the tutorial. That is specifically just so that way, because there's the main part of the level and then there's the alerts fight. I'm going to be splitting those two tutorials. I'm going to be splitting up two tutorials into two separate videos just so that way if you're specifically practicing alerts or Amon Hen, you don't have to try and fiddle through one video. And also with the alerts fight video, I will be going over multiple different. I'll be attempting to go over multiple different scenarios for that fight, as well as also setting it up for you guys to be able to. I'll be going over multiple different versions of strats because there are multiple strats that you have to use for multiple different situations for the alerts video, but either for the alerts fight. But either way, that's not necessarily relevant for this video, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. So Amon Hen is a pretty decently kill heavy level. You have to kill a specific number of enemies and in order to progress the level, and that counter is going to be shown up in the top right corner. You will be able to see it. It's kind of up in like this area right here that you can see with my mouse cursor. I have the game paused so I don't get killed. So anyways, what you're going to be doing for this first segment of the fight is, I'm pushing the wrong buttons, but you want to be using Isildur Swift Terror to get into perfect mode. When you get into perfect mode, kill enemies in your path, but run off to the side here so that way you can spawn those guys in. That is something that is super important. And then if you can get into perfect mode again, finish off the enemies here. When there's 56 left, you can go ahead and leave. So a lot of this level is going to be based around adapting to just the way enemies react, the way enemies act, and trying to kill them quickly. So you swift terror these guys, use your bow where you can, especially to kill archers. That is extremely important. So here you're going to run over here, come over to this tree, and then range your fury. That kills 3 enemies right off the bat. And then go ahead and get into perfect mode, shoot 2 more guys, run down. If you're still in perfect mode, well, either way, if you're in perfect mode or not, you're going to want to kill that archer. Using Swift Terror to kill literally anybody and everybody. If you get into perfect mode, don't like hesitate to just back up and reset, just to reset your position. And then when you get around 30 enemies is when you want to leave. It works if you're going either 32 to 28 is kind of like a happy number there that you can just go ahead and decide to leave. When you get to this fire pit, all this fire is going to spawn. Just walk straight through it. You really don't need to worry about just the fire affecting you in any way, shape, or form. Like, it hurts, but as Aragorn, it doesn't hurt that much. Like, I think we even do the fire skip in all 3 categories, in all 3 difficulties, whether it's, oh boy. So yeah, you're just gonna continue to kill enemies with Swift Terror. Oh, one thing to note is that downward swing that enemy just did there that knocked me down, Uruk-hai will not die when they're using that move. That move will always knock you down, and it is impossible for Uruk-hai to die. So if you see that move happening, try to parry it. It is really difficult to do all the time, but you need to try to parry it to prevent yourself from getting knocked down. If you can't parry it, either just get knocked down and then hit him with a rising attack, or either just parry him and hit him with a rising attack, or parry him, get knocked down and hit with the rising attack, or if you can back up, do that, because then you can run right in with a Swift Terror. And then all the enemies are going to come through that door, so just kill them there. When you get around 15, you can leave. There will always be these two enemies here. You can honestly just ignore them because Legolas and Gimli destroy them. So the bridge fight is another massive clump of enemies that you're going to be dealing with. And actually, I'm going to quick do a save state, so that way I can use this. Emulation, save state, 3, cool. That way I can use that to explain the multiple different scenarios for the Lord's fight. Alright, so at the beginning of the bridge fight, you want to range your Fury. That will kill those two enemies right away. And then just go ahead and enter perfect mode. And that's pretty much all you need to know for that level. This cutscene will end. You're going to run over to that log right there, and you will enter the alerts fight. And so yeah, that is pretty much it for Amon Hen. Well, actually, we'll just show you guys kind of where you need to be. But you'll go right in through here and skip the cutscene, and now you're in the alerts fight. Alright, so that is the end of that. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the alerts fight.